Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and it is January 25th, 2004. Good? Glad you can make it here tonight. It is Thursday, so you're almost at Friday, 9 to 5ers. It basically is Friday. It is basically Friday. Well, good. The weekend's starting tonight. Glad you could be here tonight. We are going to talk about the one thing I think I hear every day. Karma is going to get you rich. I can't do it. But is it? Or is it just a matter of chance, coincidence, and that's life. There's ups, there's downs, there's good luck, there's bad luck, but karma is a purposeful one. And I want to know who karma is. Who is this karma? I'm not talking about caramel glazed donuts here. We're talking about a mean person, image, thing, energy, whatever. Does the universe play with your karma? Tonight on Goof On, we'll talk about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real exciting. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing like it. It's going to be the best. An eye for an eye. By the way, I'm waiting for the background to appear. It should happen while I'm speaking. Well, another part of karma, because some people don't believe in karma. Nobody believes in faith. All right, I don't. But, I say it because it makes you feel more comfortable. But I don't believe in it. I believe life is full of chances, coincidences, and just plain blind luck. That's what life is. Now, that may sound very sad that I don't believe in something that I could tell is going to happen. I'm more wrong than I am right. When I'm right, I make a big stink about it. So you think, oh, he's really good. But I'm not. I'm just like you, 50%. I'm 50% G, but I am the OG. G. Somebody had to add Zus to it, right? Used to just be G. Now it's Jesus. And that didn't work. It's not that. I'm going to give this 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to turn off the background trying to make its way behind me. 9, 8, 7, 6. Roll calls coming up. 5. I'm slowing it down. Oh, look, it said having trouble. Oh, let me try one more time. It'll go through this time. I know what I did wrong. I have a lot to go over tonight. I really do. This is going to be a pretty interesting show. We'll talk about karma first. I'm going to get it out of the way. But I want to do roll call. Oh, I can do roll call off my phone. Hey, let's do it. Roll call. Marvin, I can't put it up on the screen. So let me just yell at you. And then you'll know I said hello. I want to thank, though, Marvin. Marvelous Marvin for the $5 PayPal contribution right at start of the show. I got to tell you, that's how you do it. Thank you very much. A continuing supporter of Goof On. And you too can do what he did. I mean, we need you to survive. Without you, there's none of me. And I forgot last night to put the ads on last night's show. That starts tonight. Hey, everybody, you could thank Scambian for it. So, let's see who's here. Shall we? Don't get mad at me. No, don't get mad at me. You do it full time. Let's see who's here. Oh, let me pause this. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. YOY fools. Welcome to the show. Chris Rogers, welcome to the show. Usually I put the background. I've been trying to do it before the show. It wouldn't go through. FGraph72, how do you do, man? Good to see you. Ooh, Metalhead. What's up? M-E-T-L head. There it is. Thor Panku, how do you do? Welcome to the show. V-Man, good to see you back. Thanks for hanging. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen, you're the best. Welcome to the show. Jeff Gavi's here. What do you say, Jeff? Welcome to the show, my man. Marcel, Goofonian Rockstar, welcome to the show. Paula Faust, welcome to the show. Time Surfing Alien made it back. Thank you for being a member as well. Welcome to the show. Alfie Joe Bob is here. How do you say? What do you do? Everybody's made it. Intergalactic Angler. Welcome to the show. Brookes. How do you do, man? Welcome to the show. Is that it? That's it. Kelly Lewis is here. EW in the house. Got those seats up there. I know. I see ya. Peter McLeese is here. Welcome to the show. I don't know if I said it. I said it anyway. All think good. Welcome to the show. And Bernie Muro. If I didn't say your name, welcome to the show, Bert. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. Huh? Don't forget to like the show. Do you know Alien Girl gets more thumbs ups than we do? She's got, 2,500. Come on. Let's act like we're almost 14,000. 14 grand strong. Can't get the background to go up. Man, that's making me angry. I tell you what, I'm going to give it one last try. And while it's trying to get in here and get behind me, if it doesn't go through, fine. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. It's, if I play a video over here, like if I play a video for you, I noticed everything is delayed. Like when I press on something, it takes a second or 5. And I'm like just sitting there. It should have ended. Should have been turned off. I had a couple of problems yesterday. So I thought it was me because I'm almost to the max. I've got less than a gigabyte of memory in 1 terabyte of memory. It's all filled up, and I don't know how to get rid of everything. It's all the recordings and edits that I did on Adobe Premiere, and I don't know how to get in there and remove them all. It ate up all the memory. Probably close to 700 gigs. I think it's 760 or something. It's a lot of gigs. Yeah, it's a lot. It's almost a terabyte. It's 3/4 of a terabyte just dragging me down, and for stuff I don't even need. And I don't want to go spend $220 at the good guys at Khalil to come in and ruin my computer. You know, they never work the same after you bring it to these places. Never. Nothing works the same. You got to get all new passwords. Everything has to be interloaded again. It's like, oh, is it going to be good? Just like it was? Yeah, just like it was. Never is. $225 starting over, fresh. I could have done that. I could have wiped everything clean myself. What kind of service am I getting here? All right, this isn't going through. We'll give it 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, not going through. All right, so we'll get started with the action. So I'm glad you're here. Karma. Man, we all say it. Better watch it, man. Karma will get you. You know what I forgot to do? Where did that originate from, karma? I want to see real quick. Let's take a look. Karma origin. Let's see. It originated in the Rig Veda, which is the oldest Hindu philosophical and religious text collection. According to Vedic, VEDIC, mythology, according to Vedic mythology, the law of karma was revealed to the rishis by the gods and written into the Rig Veda during the Bronze Age, around 1500 BC. Comes around, goes around. Where did the word karma originate? Well, in Sanskrit, karma, I guess they said it like Pali is kama, which means action. It is linked to systems of cause and effect. There you go. As well as being a key factor in rebirth. Oh. Ideas concerning the nature of karma have evolved over time, and karma did not start off as an ethical concept. Yeah, you know, hey man, you rob somebody, you kill somebody, you do whatever to somebody, that shit come back tenfold. Does it? Does it? Is karma a real thing? I don't know. I doubt it. I think that's something that we, the gods in the Hindu world, the Hindu gods, they came up with this, do as I say and I do. No, that's not it. Do as I say, not as I, no, that's not karma. Wait. Karma is, you do this shit to me, it's going to come back to you times 10. Karma. That's it. It's going to come back to you. Do you have any control over that? Do you have control over karma? You know what the answer is? No. No. Then, if you did have the ability to create karma, you'd be a witch or rich. Anything's possible with karma. Kramer. Karma. Switch the letters. Everybody says it. You know what, Rich? Karma's gonna get you. Maybe it did. Maybe it took 1 year of my life away last year. Karma. For all those bad things I said on the internet during the show. Yeah, it must be that. It couldn't be I had health issues. No, it's got to be karma. Karma created. And people will think, you know why? You know what somebody told me karma was, and I always thought it was kind of cool when they put it. Let me see if I can remember. Karma is somebody who does something bad to somebody and they don't have any remorse or any, they don't even care. No emotional attachment. Karma will come at them tenfold because of how they act and showed no compassion. Sometimes karma does come at you, but karma can be compassionate. Stupid. I mean, who comes up with this stuff? Oh, yeah, he lost his finger. It could have been the whole hand. You're lucky karma didn't come full board for you. Really? Eventually this was going to happen. I work with my fingers around knives. Well, I don't, but the job that guy lost his finger did. It was bound to happen. You work around knives, you're going to get cut. Bad example. Bad karma. You know what bad karma is? Bad karma. Well, good karma is bad karma. Let's say you're pulling up to your favorite donut shop, and the only spot is a handicapped spot, and you take it. As you get out of the car, you see a van that wants the same parking spot, and they see you, just getting out of your car, walking up. You're going to get karma for that. You should move your car. If you saw those people, if you didn't see them and you pulled in to the handicap spot, I'm only going to be a minute. They never take these spots. Plus, they don't want to use them. They don't want to use the ramp either. Oh, come on, that's stupid. Of course they want to use it. You're in it, though. So now you get in your car, the first left hand you take, boom, killed by a train. That's karma. Or you're just a bad driver. See, somebody would say that would be karma. Oh, wait a second. What's going on? Oh, wow. Okay. Ed, I'm sorry. I couldn't. Ed Shafet, who's been a member now 5 months. You know what they say about karma. It's a beep. It is. Karma's a beach. Beeps. Hey, thanks for being a member for 5 months. That's right. You can help support this way. Being a member. Being a member. Every Sunday. Live shows for members only. High noon. 9 Pacific. Thanks, Ed. Hey, Ed. Oh, it's you. Throwing down $1 for a good measure just to show the love. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for supporting the show. Ed Shafet, right? Shafet? It's like shove it, he said. Got it right. A continuing supporter of Goof On. So, I wanted to pull up a video. Yeah, you're right. It is. Hold on. See, what I don't like about karma, the reason I don't really believe it, I'd like to, right? But it's just so random. How do you know what's karma? Because let me tell you, if there's a thing called karma, and all last year of me getting sick, all the year before that, I mean, is it because I did some bad stuff that, I got sick? Is it? I'm asking, is that karma? Let me tell you, I've been doing it forever. 20 years, as you know. And all of a sudden, no, I used to be a way bigger dick back in the day. No, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it's karma. Well, wait, Rich. What? Karma finally caught up to you. Oh, shut off. Oh, yeah, it couldn't find me earlier when I was saying some really bad stuff I would never repeat this day and age. I might, though. But, I mean, why didn't anything happen back then? Oh. Maybe it did. Divorce happened 6 years after I got into the field, First couple of years, I don't pay attention to the wife. I'm out there, you know, looking for ET. She's in there going ridiculous and spread apart. No, that's not what happened. But makes you wonder. When I started doing this, not on here, but on Blog Talk Radio, in Spreaker, I was saying some stuff that karma could easily have played a part in anything that has gone wrong in my life in the early days. So when I started in 06, late 05, 06, January actually, of 06. So then it took 3 years for karma to catch up, create a divorce. See what I mean? Because nothing really bad happened. I didn't have instant karma. I don't even know. Like, does karma count for, you know, like you're in a bad relationship? Does it affect your relationship karma? I thought karma was like an eye for an eye. Like, hey, I kill your goldfish, my goldfish will die too. Or something that I love, right? That's what it's supposed to be. And karma gives the equal amount of pain that you caused back to you. Really? It does? I don't like karma. I don't believe in it. Because it's too many factors that you can't prove. I can't prove that it's karma. There's people out there who do some serious, bad, evil stuff, and they don't even get a hangnail. Why doesn't karma work that way? Oh, then the believers will say, oh, karma's coming, and it's going to come big when it does. Of course. The longer you're waiting for karma to get you, the bigger and better the punishment's going to be. Why can't karma be good? Is it good? You do something good, now what do they call it? Pay it forward. No. I mean, yeah, whatever, but not karma. Karma's just, I think it takes care of the dicks. The jerk-offs in this field, not only this field, in life. Okay, I'm glad I mentioned it, the field. Jeremy Corbell, shouldn't he have karma for giving us the stuff that really isn't real? Does that count? I'm certain he doesn't like himself. I'm certain of it. No, really. He'll say the opposite, but I've seen this. You've seen it too. Nobody wants to put out something that it isn't every time. Who does that? He does that. It doesn't make sense. This friggin' background thing, I swear to Jesus HC on a popsicle stick. You know, StreamYard, I want my money back this month. I'm not happy with the way things went. I'm not. I think maybe I'll switch over to Melon. It's $30 a month instead of $50. $55, I think it is on StreamYard. It's ridiculous. Well, I don't know anybody who's having the same problems as me. Anyway, all right, I'm going to give it 10 seconds again and shut it down. I don't like the background I have. 6. I mean, I like it. I just feel like it's like, actually, I love it, all right? I love the background. I just feel like I'm advertising. But I am. I want people to know where they're at. Don't I think I know where they're at? Of course I know. People know you know where you're at. What else can you say about karma? That's it. There's not much. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Because it's not an eye for an eye. Is it? So, right? If I yell at somebody and call them bad names and I was in the wrong, I should receive the same angst, anger. I should receive that back, right? It doesn't happen that way. Karma's an interesting lady. Yeah, it's not working. I'm serious. I don't know why it's not working. Put the background up. This is fine. I mean, I like it. Who made this? Did Moon, did you make this for me? Oh, Hellfire did. There's his emblem right there in the bottom. Whoop, right here. Yeah. Yeah, I always like this. I just feel like it's too much for me, but I like it. All right, so we talked 10 minutes about karma. That's all there is. There's not much else to say about karma. No, there really isn't. So let's get back into the UFO world. I'm just going to go through and you guys can have fun, listen in. I'm just going to go through this, okay? All right, here we go. I'm just going to do the show, and if you guys want to listen in, you can. So this comes from Joe Rogan. I know you guys heard Diana Pasulka was on Joe Rogan. Well, she talks about the harassment and the doxing and all that stuff, you know. Oh, the researchers. I don't see it. I don't see these attacks, like I've been saying. I don't see it. You know, people are so sensitive nowadays. You spell something the wrong way and they think you're attacking them mentally. You spelled it wrong on purpose, so I had to figure it out. You know, that's how it's getting crazy. All right, check this out.
So what I found was that there were several different factions within the perception management of UFOs. And one of the factions was responsible for sadly harassing people who do research. And I found this out by being harassed.
How so? How were you harassed?
Okay, so, you know, here I am, just your average professor doing their work and, you know, and doing it pretty well. And then I start to study UFOs thinking that they're not real, thinking that it's just a new form of religion. And then quickly having people come into my research sphere who are, you know, part of CIA, part of FBI, that kind of thing. And then getting a shock that, you know, whoa, this could be dangerous and maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But I did get harassed, though. I did get harassed. And it still happens.
Hold on. Harassing. A lot of people have no clue what it means to be harassed. People don't understand. I think she gets it, and I'm positive she's a little harassed, okay? When you're a figurehead as big as she is in this field, every single thing you say is so amplified, you know? It's like you say one wrong thing or something that these factions don't like, and they're going to come after you. I could understand maybe people having a different opinion and saying, you know, you're wrong, everything you're saying, you're just part of the problem. That's not really a harassment, people voicing their opinion. I want to see the dirt. I want to know who it is. I went looking for it, and I can't find where people are. Like, there should be a thread of things on X that people are saying stuff about Diana Pasulka. Everybody's got a mark on them in the field, right? In the field, oh, what does he mean in the field? You know what I mean. You know who I mean.
How'd you get harassed?
Most of it is doxing and email harassment at my university began, and both to me and Gary at the same time, and
Gary
people
Nolan?
showing up.
People.
Yeah.
Wait a second. All right, let's see who she means.
People in my town showing up.
Like what kind of people? Schizophrenics?
No, but
No?
but people you wouldn't
Loons?
want to meet. Yeah.
Loons.
Yeah.
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 But you think that's targeted? Do you think that's on
Oh,
purpose?
it's for sure.
But do you
Okay, you hear what she's saying? People that follow her are loons. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I bet you it was nothing like that. I bet you it was, Diana, can I ask you a question? No, I just want to ask you a question. Go away. I can't get my keys. And she's freaking out, maybe. Because there was a guy out there who looked like me.
You'd think that also that might just be people that are obsessed with this particular subject?
These are people that are affiliated with people in those
okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt.
These are people that are affiliated with that. What did she say? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's targeted? Do you think that's on
Oh,
purpose?
it's for sure.
But do you think that also that might just be people that are obsessed with this particular subject?
These are people that are affiliated with people in those
okay.
Yeah.
These are people that are affiliated with okay. And Joe interrupts her while she's trying to get the thought out. And then she just says, Come on.
I mean, there's no doubt.
Unreal, man. Unreal. Joe he gets it. Don't you think it's just people who are obsessed, a little bit obsessed? They just want answers. They want to talk to you because you're in the know. She's not in the know. Let me just tell you that right now. She's not in the know about shit. If anything, she's in the disinfo. No, seriously. Can't trust her. Dun, 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 dun. Can't trust her. Dun, 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 dun. Stupid. All right. What do we got next? Okay, so I don't want to do that right now. Let me skip over. Here we go. This is, oh boy. I don't know if I want to go there right now either. Let's skip over that. I have everything in order. Now I'm changing my mind. Yeah, not doing that. Oh, come on. Hold on. I got to open up each one because something happened when I was away from the computer and it shut down all the links. So now I got to go through each one and activate it by touching it and then going back and stopping these videos from playing. There's one. We got third phase of moon tonight. We got a couple of UFO sightings we're going to go over. Some stuff from the moon. I mean, this is getting interesting this year. We got a little bit of Mick West. Mike Callan. Whoa, I got to read all that? Damn, I had energy when I put this up. I do. I'm just joking. Give me a break. We got a little Bigelow news. Little Tom DeLonge, Luis Elizondo. We got it all tonight. Christopher Mellons. Oh, this is one of those. Here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. I don't care. I'm not doing that now. Nope. No, not doing it. Anytime there's something new to talk about, I want to talk about it. If there's anything I missed, I want to talk about it. If it's anything I haven't talked about, I want to talk about it. So, with that being said, I want to talk about this. Yesterday, I don't remember who sent it to me. Somebody did. I think it was David Wilcox. Sends me a video. Something in the way of, you're not going to like this. Why? Because the video I showed yesterday of the lady closing the door, the apparition, if you guys were here, I played something that I thought was probably real. Okay? This guy thinks he debunked it. Now, the reason I want to show you this, because I have a very strong opinion about how this guy debunked this video of the ghosts that we watched. So I want to play it. And I'm going to tell you, not what you think. This is this put me in a mood earlier today. I got to tell you. First 10 minutes. That's all we need, right?
Oh, dude, that's some good footage right there. I've had no reply as yet, so I'm not going to, because of the people involved in this. Now, my four guys, they were having fun, but I was a bit too old to get this video out. So we'll set the scene, because I'm not watching the entire video, because it's an hour and 8 minutes of my life I'll never get back. I've been sent timestamps for an area to look at. Now, the footage is very grainy, because it's shot in night vision. There will be a lot of audio, there will be a lot of visual pareidolia. Don't ask me to look for Jesus in your toast. Okay, so I'll take it straight to the section of the video. They use a red marker to show us where the ball is.
Okay. This isn't what I thought. I wanted the other one, not the ball. And is this the one you sent me, David? Wait. I thought there was a video about the ghost I thought I watched. I watched it. Am I on the wrong thing? I am very confused. Very. Hold on, let me go into another email real quick. Where are you? No. Where did you send it? Was it you who sent this to me? Because now I can't find it. I don't know where I saw it. Was it? Maybe it's here. Maybe it wasn't you. Where did all these come from? Here we go. No, I am so weirded out right now. Like, I really don't know how I could have. This video is not what I wanted. I'm telling you. This is strange. Now, I'm not even going to bother because it's not what I wanted. I can't get over what's wrong with me here. Let me go. I'm going to go into my history. I had to have watched. I didn't watch a lot of things today except monkey videos. And I asked someone this question. Is it wrong of me? Shouldn't I feel bad for 2 hours I watched chimpanzees getting beat up by their mothers, baby chimpanzees, and I enjoyed it a little bit. Something wrong with me? Why did I like it? Then I watched about 20 minutes of a guy shooting them in the head with the gun. Like, how is this? Oh, I found the video. I found it. Like, how can that be on YouTube? That's why I'm telling you. It's okay to show the guts of a monkey for hours on end and the mother abusing a monkey, a chimpanzee, little monkey, and they're biting and eating it while it's alive and it's screaming. And yeah, I can't say pussy without getting a freaking copyright. Unbelievable. Blood and guts, as long as it's not humans, it's all right. But you cannot say pussy, or you're going to get a cop guideline. Can't say it. I know how you meant it. I know you meant it hateful towards women. No. Oh, here's the video of this fakery. I found it. Right where I left it.
Weirdos, weirdos, boils and ghouls. Mindseat TV are back. And there it is. See, now that was cool. That was up on a night vision camera, etc. Why don't...
And see, maybe there was something upstairs that the
Hold on, I'm getting to the good stuff.
Make sure there's nobody else in the house. No, potentially rented behind that door, and there are 3 doors there. One into a cupboard that you've checked, one into this bathroom, but the other door that is clearly going out into a hallway that somebody could walk down, you have completely ignored and left. Shade moves, the
Come
EMF
on!
meter moves. So they do this
Here
slow
we go.
pissing me off.
All right, we're here finally. It only
These
took
jump
5
scare
minutes.
titles are pissing me off. Right, we're on to the Ouija board section, and this is farcical. And they give themselves away as the people controlling it, and I'll explain it in a second.
All right. Oh my God, I said all right the same time he did. That's weird.
All right, let's spin it, man.
See, coincidence. It's not karma.
All right, let's do it. Big circles. 1, 2, 3.
Buckle my shoe. Got it.
If that was you upstairs, can you please use the planchette? Whoa, whoa, dude. What the is happening right now? Hey.
I have never, ever, outside of a Hollywood movie, seen a Ouija board react that quick.
Exactly. All right, let's see what... I have to pause it every now and then. You know, I know he's using their footage. We're all using each other's footage. It's okay.
As soon as they put their hands on it, they do the 3 circles, and then it's shooting all over the board. But Casey's speech... Bro, dude, I have... he can only talk in between the slides because he's concentrating on what letters he is trying to hit. The entire time around this house, he's used his phone with a torchlight.
First of all, when you have 2 people using a Ouija board, they need to be in sync, like an Olympic team trains for the the Farcical Awards. These guys, I'm telling you, I don't buy what this debunker is trying to say yet.
But for some reason, the candle is added for extra creep factor. The third person is open.
You know why? Because a candle doesn't lose battery power, right? That's why you use candles. Well, it does make a good effect. I admit it's a nice effect, but these guys are professionals.
The door. But what's the way
professionals
he was pushing that board and the way he was talking? He couldn't concentrate properly on both. He couldn't multitask properly.
Well, who can do both at the same time? You can only do one or the other. What does that mean? This guy's so wrong. It's just like Scambian. If he says it, it makes it debunked.
And it kind of stood out.
He does nothing in this whole video I'm going to show you to show any debunking at all. He doesn't do it.
To me.
He assumes the candle gets blown out. He also said he heard somebody go, you don't. I listened to it 8 times. You don't. You hear what sounds like a rush of air, like they said it was. I know. I'm backing up somebody. I don't know if they faked it, but he did not debunk it. You'll see. It's weak. And this is what's wrong with the paranormal debunkers. I used to be this way. Totally thought I was right. And I still do it today. But now today I know what I'm talking about. You know, back then I was pretty much going along learning all this stuff in the first year. But when you do it over and over and over again, and I've done countless Ouija board sessions, I know a lot of them wrong. I know what it takes to move that planchette perfectly in sync. It takes a lot of effing practice. I don't think these guys are doing that. It really looks like it moves. I'm not shitting you. I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm telling you, someone's fingers would have come off that planchette. They would have had to, unless they have a super slick board. I'm telling you, this guy's not debunking it. He's saying it's debunked because he doesn't believe it. It's not good enough.
What the fuck?
You'll see.
Dude, go to the right. Yeah. Bro, I've never felt this move like that.
Of course you haven't.
Stairs, can you please use the planchette? Whoa, whoa, dude. What the is happening right now?
It felt like, not like someone was driving.
What? Dude, what the fuck is happening right now? And then Colton here says, it feels like somebody was pushing my elbows. No, it was just you pushing that planchette.
See, he doesn't prove anything. He's just saying it. It's weak, bro. You're weak. That's not how you debunk stuff. Look, I'm not even doing it. That's why every time I say I don't believe it, there's certain signatures you can tell when somebody's faking or editing something. He's not even talking about that. He's just saying because you moved it. Show us, master. Show us. Whip out a Ouija board. Try to do it yourself fast. You can't. You'll slip off the planchette. I know I've done it. I've tried faking people with the Ouija board when I was a kid. You know. And watch. We're going to go fast forward. Here's where he says, oh, this is fake. Listen how he comes up with that reasoning. And the reason I'm showing you this, yeah, could it be faked? Absolutely. Do I think it's faked? 50-50. I really don't know. He's going to say somebody's hiding behind the wall, and that's why he's got the candle out in front of him. Oh, well, where are you supposed to put the candle? Off to the side? Everybody puts a candle like that in their hand. It's the weakest. You know what it is? He looks like Alien Addict. It's that same head, that same illogical, non-critical thinking head. He's wrong. You need to tell us how.
He uses a torch. He's using a candle. Another jump scare title reveal.
Casey Ginny.
It's not jump scare. It's just making a haunted video cool. That's it. Jump scare. God, I can't. He must really hate these guys.
Gingerly opens the door, and I'm right behind him with the night vision camera, and we just slow. Shh.
Oh yeah.
It's like the water pump or something.
Sorry.
I gotta calm down.
Very important, this part.
Listen how he describes it.
You hear somebody go...
No, nobody went... What did you hear? Right? He can't even describe it properly.
Very important, this part. You hear somebody go... He hugs into that wall so tightly, runs his hand with the candle around the wall first.
You want to know why? Because it's dark and you can feel the wall next to you. God, this guy's never done a paranormal research. This guy probably never held a camera, used night vision, been scared of being in a location because it has high energy and shit all around it that's probably demons and aliens. This guy needs to leave this paranormal business to the pros. This guy's awful.
Keeps the camera back.
That's not how it sounded.
Somebody's pulling that candle out for the third person.
That's not how it sounded. Not even close. Look, I want him to debunk it. It probably is fake, but this is just wrong. That's what I'm showing you. Right? What did you hear? Like some evil shrill, right? Shrill.
Very important, this part. You hear somebody go... He hugs into that wall.
If he would have done the voice of the wind correctly, if he would have said, and you can hear it go, right? If he would have done that, I would tend to believe him more. But his imitation or his impression of what he thinks he heard is not even close. See, in his mind, he heard it go. It's bizarre.
All so tightly, runs his hand with the candle around the wall first.
Because he goes in this predisposed, right? Isn't that the word? He goes in there with the intent that these aren't real things happening first. He goes in there as a true debunker. And a true debunker, they don't believe anything. A skeptic goes in with the hopes to believe he's going to see something, but he's not sure. He'll do the research to see. But a debunker doesn't believe any of it. There are no aliens. There are no people that channel. There are no spirits. There's nothing. Nobody moves things. Nobody can do any of this stuff ever. And he'll make up his own narrative, which is why I showed this to you. Same way Stephen Scambian did with me, right? He just said, and with Third Phase, they just said, it's fake. Anybody can see that CGI. Where? Why? How? Show me, Master. Show me what you see in the video that makes it CGI. They never can. They can't do it. They can't explain their debunk. Nobody can except Mick West. Mick West is the only one doing it right. Am I doing it right? Well, I used to, but I do with experience. It's a lot different when you have experience than when you don't. That's why this guy, Alien Addict, Steve Scambian, all these people who think they're debunkers, they're a cheap imitation of a debunker. And they usually don't come up with these things on their own. It's usually somebody else's debunk that they're stealing, which is what Stephen Scambian did, does, and do. And that's why we're the best. That's why. No, it's true. We're the best. Nobody does it better. Nobody's more honest with you. I'm being honest. I'm telling you, this is not how you debunk. Now, I'm going to do the same thing when we watch UFO videos. And I'm going to say, no, it's a balloon. And then I'm going to explain why, right? They don't explain it. Oh, you could hear it go. It didn't even do that. It was like a. You could hear it. Have another. We're not done with this guy. He's a nice guy. I'm giving him a hard time. But you can't be debunking like this. All right, you ready? This is the best. This is him debunking the lady at the door. This is like unbelievable to me. And you know what sucks? You want to know what sucks? Where? Get me bigger. You want to know what sucks? People will believe him. They're going to say, you're right. I did hear a. I hope you guys understand what the frigonometry I'm saying. I hope you can see it.
Right, we're going frame by frame, yeah? That's a hefty lady. Just saying.
That's not a hefty lady at all. He can't even tell what slender looks like. That's not a big woman. What is going on with this guy? You look at her. Is that a big woman? That looks like a regular person. Like a regular
hefty lady.
Like 140 maybe. Because you're dreaming about it. Oh my God, I can't.
Just saying. Casey and Colton are both big guys. They clearly work out a lot. They got arms like my thighs.
Oh my God, he thinks it's one of them wearing it. He thinks it's one of the guys in a dress. This is absolutely the worst.
That bitch is a big bitch with massive man-like shoulders and man-like arms and potentially Casey's very long coat.
First of all, you cannot see the arms, the traps, the legs. You don't see anything. You just see what looks to be a woman in a gown. Yeah? So he's saying you can tell just by this grainy green video that is somebody with big shoulders and big arms? What the hell? This guy's he must be a genius then if he can see all this. Yeah, he's like on a different level than I am. I didn't even think that was a guy. I clearly see like just a figure. I don't see a guy. I see a woman.
That's a hefty lady.
You're crazy. You're on
just saying.
Another level of
Casey and Colton are both big guys. They clearly work out a lot. They got arms like my thighs. That bitch is a big bitch with massive man-like shoulders and man-like...
You know what I mean? I didn't show it to you to say the video's legit or fake. I showed it to you to show you how people debunk. Wrong. How they do it wrong. Everything he said. Can't prove it. You can't tell if that's a man or a woman in that gown. You can't see if a person blew out the candle. He definitely got the sound of the wind that came rushing through to the door, like the guy said. You didn't even get that right. And that was the easy one. It's really weird that... How many subscribers does this guy have? All right, twice as many. He's got almost 28 and a half. Man, that's like a dirty cop. You know? Just doing it wrong because people believe what you say because you wear the clown costume. He has a following where people believe him. We got a following, and so on and so forth. I'm not saying we're right about any of that video, except the way he debunks it. I'm 100% right. That's not how you debunk. Sorry, it's just not. No, I'm not sorry. So, with that being said, there's a lot of people in this field who gaslight. And of course, I got my eye on Anjali's X account, and I see this, a gaslighting. Just, I'm not going to give you the context of why it's there. I just want to talk about this. Okay? We're not getting into what Anjali has, why she posted it. I just want to look at this word for a minute. It's been a hot word for the last 4 years. Gaslighting. Well, what is gaslighting? I'd like them to see me. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Well, gaslighting is a manipulation tactic in which a person, in order to gain more power, makes a victim question their own reality or sanity. Oh, I didn't know it was that. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. Someone trying to gaslight you may tell blatant lies to or about you, to or about others. Deny they ever said or did something, even though you have proof. Oh my God, that is 100% our haters. Make you question your own reality. Nah, I never did that. I know exactly what my reality is. Never, ever, ever do I get away from what my reality is. Use what is near and dear to you as ammunition. Yep, that's what somebody tried doing. I can name 2 people right now, but I won't give them the power. Next, wear you down over time, which is exactly what they had hoped. Throw in positive reinforcement to confuse you. Don't you remember they were doing that? Rich. Come over to us. We'll be your friends. Just come over to the right side. The hell, I'm on the right side, your side. We'll treat you like family. If this is treating me like family, I'd hate to see when there was an argument. Project their own shortcomings or misdeeds onto you. Yes! Try to align people against you. Yes! By the way, I want to go on the record right now saying that I have never, ever, ever told anybody to attack anyone in the history of me, Rich Giordano, the AZ UFO show, Rich Giordano Live, Paranormal Show, and Goof On. Not once. It has never happened. Nobody has proof of it because it doesn't happen. Isn't that nice? God, that felt good to say. What was I saying? I don't gaslight. That's what's the truth. I don't align people to go against, just like they did. Remember? It's all, and everybody, remember when the Uncle Fist said to everybody, go ahead and give Rich's channel a bad review. Report him. What do? Just harassment. Sad. What did I ever do? They're defending their boyfriend, Lou Elizondo and David Grush, and they're mad at me. You're mad at the wrong person. Tell you or others that you're crazy. I'm crazy? Tell you everyone else is a liar. Aren't they? Gaslighting only works when a victim isn't aware of what's going on. Once you become alert to the pattern, it'll be easier to combat. Well, that's good. Whew. I thought it was going to go on forever. Moving right along. Next, Stephen Greenstreet. One of my favorites in the field. That's right, I said it. So is Mick West. Don't care what you think. And I know what's going on at this moment. I wish I was with you. I may do the show for only 20 more minutes because I know what's going on. Anyway, let me move over. Stephen Greenstreet. I have to do it. Got to get... Oh, shit. Dang it. Spooky hustler Chris Mellon proudly states he introduced fellow spooky hustlers Lou Elizondo, Hal Puthoff, and Eric Davis to Sean Kirkpatrick, director of Pentagon's UFO office. He's whining that Kirkpatrick ignored them. But it doesn't get any more wacky, dubious, and untrustworthy than Elizondo and company. My New York Post reporting has debunked and decimated the claims of Elizondo, Mellon, and Davis, etc. And it's right here. Oh, wait, do I have it? Do we got? Send a ho. Do we do it? Can you see it? Are we doing this now? All right. Here it is. Just a quick minute. That's what I was told. You guys know the new producer, right?
And he kept ATIP going for years after this, staying on as the program's director. On October 4th,
yeah, I want to do that video next.
Elizondo resigned from his job at the Pentagon, frustrated that UFO The American people deserve to know if information about UFOs is being kept from the public and what it entails. When I'm president, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says, I'll disclose all information about UFOs to the public unless there's a compelling reason not to do so. Not to do so. Not to do so.
Held historic hearings on Capitol Hill on the matter, on human craft, UFO intelligence that should be declassified, rather than having this guarded closely, whatever it is, by military and U.S. intelligence agencies.
All I can say is if they got it, it's one of the first questions I'm going to ask, and I'm going to want to see the little fellas and their spacecraft and then disclose everything that I can. I'll disclose everything to the American public unless there's some really compelling reason not to, which I don't anticipate. But I read the article about that whistleblower who's still in the military, and it just seemed very credible to me, but I don't know. I don't have any way of assessing it, and I guess they're taking it seriously on Capitol Hill, which I'm very happy about. I think everybody's curious about this. Everybody would love to know whether we have company, neighbors in the universe. It's really exciting.
He can never be president. Not with that voice. It sounds like in every time he speaks, I don't know why he does that. But it's very tiring to listen to. He won't get my vote. I can't. I need somebody with authority in their voice. I don't need, I feel like I have to clean my throat after listening to him. You know what I mean? What's this? I got a message. Let's see. Ah, that's great. Good for Florida. What is everybody doing? Tim Freestone, how do you duty free? I was going to say something about Freestone. Didn't work. Welcome to the show. Thor Panku, Zach, Diecast, Monsoop, Brian Yates, Christy B. How is everybody tonight? Hope you're doing good. Let's get back to the show. Just saying a few hellos to a few people. That's it. Next. I'm going to play this, okay? Just got to watch it. This is when, it's a minute, but Christopher Mellon, I mean, it's amazing to me. I'm going to show it to you. Watch. This is what's funny. He stands in front of everybody, this goes on the internet, and talks about this being, what did he say? Some kind of interdimensional. Well, let's listen.
Are the finest observers possible. All have top secret clearances. All are drug tested. Are ardent patriots, have excellent vision, and understand aeronautics and aviation.
Got it.
Clearly, this is not an experimental U.S. aircraft. But whose is it? How did it accomplish these feats? This story may sound like a sci-fi movie, but it is a true story, and far from being the only one of its kind. I've met with one of the pilots and confirmed the account, as have other members of the To the Stars Academy team. But the real beauty of this story
is that somebody wrote this for me, because I can't think for myself. I'm an order taker. I am a beta male. I do what the guy above me tells me to do, and I tell the person below me what to do. My allegiance is to them, not to you. The greater good? Ha! How about these two? Forget this guy. Anybody who's in the government, forget them. Disclosure can't happen, won't happen. This guy has to read what he should know in his heart, and he can't do it because he doesn't really give a shit. They're there to promote something that doesn't exist, didn't exist, and never was going to exist. It was a money grab. It was a psyop to see if they can get the younger generation interested in UFOs with Tom DeLonge. Didn't work out, so they went the other direction with the biggest bully on the block, Lou Eliganzo, right? That worked a little bit, right? Kind of leveled things out. We saw a little less of DeLonge, saw a lot more of Lou, and I mean a lot when I say a lot, right? So, you know, with that being said, this guy has to read what should be, you know, easy as breathing for him, but it's not. It's difficult to remember things because he doesn't do this all the time. UFOs isn't his thing. This is just part of it. That's why he didn't remember the script. That's why they had to put a teleprompter up there in front of a crowd that didn't exist. Don't you get it? They went out in front of a crowd that wasn't even there. If that's not irony, playing a part
in reality, I don't know what is. I mean, it was beautiful to hear Lou walk across that and the echoing of his hooves on the stage. Nobody's in that audience. It's the best fake news, whatever. I can't think. All I want to do is laugh at them. And that's okay. This silly person has had 6 years to tell the truth. For 6 years, he's had clickbait, hungry news outlets slurp up his every word. He's had multiple television and movie appearances, and he's had Congress on speed dial. Who am I talking about? Luis Elizondo. What is it? Who else am I talking about right now? Christopher Mellon and Lou Elizondo. Let's get serious. This tastes good, this story. Lou Elizondo says, let me repeat. Many, all capitals, many people who I know personally have spoken to Arrow and provided detailed information to Kirkpatrick and his office for the record. If Arrow isn't willing to tell the truth to Congress, we are. Hey, Lou, when? What better time than now to tell the truth? What are you waiting for? I really want to do it all legally. I don't want to go to jail. Go to jail for what? A fake story that never happened that you're making up just so you can get funding for a threat that doesn't even exist? For a tic-tac that never happened because he didn't put on his helmet cam and record it? And where's Dietrich's helmet cam? Did that disappear too, or did she forget to put it on as well? I don't buy that tic-tac story at all. I think it's hogwash. I think y'all fooled all of us thinking that, oh, the pilot, he's actually talking. The only reason they let him talk about it because it never happened. That's why nobody has video of a tic-tac. Nobody has a video of a tic-tac. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? You want to hear some trash? We got trash. That's right. I got drama. I got trash. Let's listen to trash talk. Here you go. Enjoy.
Is idle for now, shut down as non-essential during the early weeks of the COVID pandemic. But owner and founder Robert Bigelow hopes that his plans to build inflatable habitats for use in future space stations could be revived. In the meantime, Bigelow is pursuing his twin passion.
Money in order to
Where is it? Including his purchase of a paranormal hotspot in Utah known as Skinwalker Ranch. He admits his interest in the afterlife is in part motivated by heartbreaking losses in his own life. His father, son, grandson, and more recently, his wife, Diane.
Jesus, man, does anybody not see what's going on? Do I have to say what you're thinking? I want you to hear it. I want you to just try to listen to this. No, seriously. Listen to this.
Utah, known as Skinwalker Ranch. He admits his...
Okay, starting now.
Interest in the afterlife is in part motivated by heartbreaking losses.
Listen to the losses.
In his own life. His father, son, grandson, and more recently, his wife...
Jesus, did he murder her? Nah. Did he? Oh. His son, his brother, his uncle, his wife. Oh, yeah. 4 different deaths, all different times. Yeah, oh, sure. You know why? He's the only one left. Because he told them the secrets and he thought they were going to spill the beans. Let's not talk about Bigelow anymore. I'm joking. The more the merrier.
Diane. Through the use of mediums, Bigelow said he was able to get some level of assurance that something in us survives physical death.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wait, so he had a reading? Is that what I just heard? He had a reading? That's what did it for him.
that something in us survived. Grandson, and more recently, his wife, Diane. Through the use of mediums, Bigelow said he was able to get some level of assurance that something in us survives physical death.
Ah, I see. So he talked to a psychic who told him there's still stuff going on after we die. And he's like, really? My goodness. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Tell me more.
Yeah, you have this dichotomy between the brain and mind, right? The brain is the physical manifestation, and the parochial thinking is that when the brain ceases to function, you don't have a mind.
Oh, beautiful. Couldn't have said it better. I think I have said that better myself. Tell me something I don't know, Bigelow. Are you going to beat around the bush? Are you going to talk?
That's it. There is no consciousness. And so we know by
clear my throat while I think of more bullshit.
A number of different ways that the brain can cease functioning, but your mind can continue.
Your brain can cease functioning, but your mind continues. Boy, he's desperate. He is desperate for that loophole that connects everything. You just say it, make it so. I can't listen to this. I just, you know why I don't respect that guy? Because he's doing it out of desperation. He's not doing it because he really wanted to until all these people died. Now all of a sudden he has an interest in the afterlife. What are you, alone? You want to talk to Diane? Hey, look, stay away from Diane. Oh, not his Diane. Got it. I thought he meant. All right, let's get out of there. All right. Tom DeLonge was mentioned. We have to talk about it for just a second. By the way, where is Tom DeLonge? He's doing little podcasts here and there. It's weird. But he's not talking about the aliens. He's talking about music. Did they shut him up? Did they tell him no more? I thought he was still out there talking about UFOs and aliens. All I see on Tom DeLonge are old 3 to 4 year old clips. I don't know. Maybe I'm not looking in the right direction. He says, I see UFO Twitter discouraged after Kirkpatrick's op-ed podcast appearance. This Tom DeLonge interview was posted on YouTube in 2019. We have had 3 congressional hearings on UFOs and hundreds of pages of legislation reports since. What has Tom DeLonge done for ufology?
So will there be a time in our lifetime, Tom, where it will be publicly accepted and acknowledged that they are here?
It's coming.
Did you see it? Watch the head.
Accepted and acknowledged.
Right? Loosening up, getting ready for the question. He knows what's coming. They already pre-did the questions probably before the show because that's just the way Tom rolls. Go.
Acknowledged that they are here?
It's coming. So that's what we've been doing. So at To the Stars, we have been specifically...
This is 5 years ago. 4.5.
Involved in 3 things, which is getting ready to bring out the stories, studying it with the public in really big, AI database algorithms and all this different stuff. And then the third thing is building the technology. So we're active in all 3 of those.
So you're saying it's...
So we know the technology can't be built and won't be.
It's coming. So 5, 10 years, 15, 20 years,
I think
20, 30 years.
I think within the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to start hearing rumblings of hearings.
Oh, and he's right.
But something more substantial than rumblings of hearings.
No, because this is a big deal.
You're going to hear whispers of rumors and rumblings of hearings, Kevin. Come on, we're almost there.
I think you'll start to hear the pressure building to have congressional hearings.
And we did. Just when he said 3 to 5 years. That's amazing. Really, it is.
I see. Okay.
And then once that happens, things get a little scary because then on a public level, they have to act on this. Now, what does that mean? What are they going to do?
We saw what they did. It was that, like I like to say, it was that knee-jerk reaction. Remember, they started saying, no, 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 no. Nah. No. Right? 2 steps back. We did take a big step forward, though. When mainstream media was hot, everybody was talking about UFOs and aliens daily. How many podcasters and live streaming shows are out there now? It's quadrupled, if it hasn't been 10 times more. Everybody has an opinion. Tom DeLonge predicted, because he probably did have a little bit of inside information working alongside Lou, Christopher Mellon, Hal Puthoff, and the others, right? He had his ear up to the wall. Even if he wasn't in the main meetings all the time, he was there. He was a fly on the wall, pretty much, right? And he got that one right. But that was inevitable. Elizondo was there to make that happen. So did he predict it? Yeah, I guess so.
Now, you know, I know a lot of things of what we've done, but the idea of those things happening on a public, you know, forum is just, it's terrifying.
It could be chaos.
It could be chaos. You know, what are you going to do? Like have a landing or something?
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, like.
How far from that were these meetings? We were so far from anything. All we got from those congressional hearings, and I say all we got because there was not one thing new. That's the joke on you and me and the public. It was all for nothing. Well, I say all for nothing. It was all to get the legislation, the verbiage passed, some things passed, so they can create a sense of urgency for something that didn't really exist that was a threat. Sure, these objects were in secure airspace, but that's been happening for decades. They didn't attack anyone or have, right? So the threat, it's not that bad. But 60 years ago, in 53, when was that hearing? 52 or 53? They used the threat. It's a threat. Lou just gave it a new life. So ufology right now is in a holding pattern. That's where we're at. We're waiting to see what everybody's doing. Nothing's happening. I don't see anything happening of super importance in it, not in the first half of the year. But there won't be disclosure in 24. That makes me sad. The only way there's going to be legitimate disclosure is if there's a landing and it's recorded or it's transmitted on TV and we all get to see it. And it's not a joke. And it's not a TV show. You know? Someday. Not in my life. Hold on, I'm looking. I want to show you this. I don't know if this is old or new. I don't even care. I'm just, my God. Check this out. This is really, I don't know if it's fake. It might be, though. See it? See the shadow? I don't remember if this is real or fake. It looks pretty good. That is like really too good to be true. Does anybody remember this one? How is everybody doing good in there? Eh? Lunar Sparkles Uno? Donovan? You know? I think it's, you gotta watch this.
únicas de hacer parte de sus celebraciones. Por eso queremos felicitar a una princesa muy especial llamada Ana Sofía, quien se encuentra hoy cumpliendo años. Te deseamos muchas bendiciones y que seas muy feliz.
What was that? Did you see that? This thing right here, is that a cloud? This. It got bright. I guess it's a cloud. But look at it. I mean, it looks like... Look at it. It's... Oh, it is a cloud. Wow, yeah, that is weird. I think this is the balloon, right? Isn't this debunked already? I don't know. See, if it was a balloon, I would think it would be dipping more up and down. It doesn't seem to be doing that. I don't know. Balloons, they're really strange, you know? There was a balloon that I did a test with. I have it on video. And this thing immediately, it went up to 400 feet. Hold on. I sure hope that was really loud. It was like a loud, I don't know. I don't know if that's, man, I felt it. Yeah, it was like a big loud thud, like boom, boom. It was just like that. Boom, boom. That's what it was. I forget what I was saying. Damn it. What was I saying? I can't remember. All right, I got some of these I got to go over with you. Ready? All right. We're going to watch this. Seriously. I want you to watch this. I know you're going to say it's fake, and that's okay. Hold on a second. Here we go. I think it's loud, too. Seriously. See that? It pushed her down. Crazy. They just happen to have a camera there. Oh my God. Look at his finger. It pulled his finger down. Wow, that was weird.
Creepy.
I like those videos. They make me laugh. All right, let's pull this up here. Okay. Back to Diana Pasulka. Seriously, for a minute. So Pasulka told everyone what Grush's biologics are. Biologics are materials Tim Taylor found at the crash site he visited with Pasulka and Gary Nolan. He flew them to the space shuttle, ISS, I'm assuming is what she meant, laser scripted these ceramic metals in zero gravity to mimic DNA and fused them with bone like a transplant. So biologics are only living tissue / bone after being fused with living tissue and bone. So biologics are only living tissue bone after being fused with living tissue and bone, not alien bodies. What are the protocols he would do? Sounds like some Jack Parsons tomfoolery. But that is really weird. Interesting. I got to listen to
these. These were donated materials, and they call it the donation site. So they think that these were donated materials and they're going to get information, and they do. And that's how Tyler was able to create a lot of the things that he created through, and he would fly these on the space shuttle, by the way, these experiments and so forth. It was very, very fascinating to me. I mean, I think anybody would be fascinated with it, to tell you the truth.
When you say fly these, you don't mean physical materials.
So he would have an idea that he would get through these protocols that I told you about. So he practices these protocols, and it would be related to something that he would then want to fly on the space shuttle, because this was during the time the space shuttle was happening. And the space shuttle had anti-gravity environments, and he needed these environments in order to create this. And now this is actually a whole field called biologics.
Wait, hold on. She just said the space shuttle had zero. What did she say? Hold on.
It would be related to something that he would then want to fly on the space shuttle, because this was during the time the space shuttle was happening. And the space shuttle had anti-gravity environments.
The space shuttle had anti-gravity environments? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about that?
And he needed these environments in order to create this. And now this is actually a whole field called biologics.
Do I not understand? Am I not understanding?
So there's a real field now where people are doing these experiments in space and creating things that we can't create here.
Like what?
Medicine, certain types of metals, kind of like ceramic metals. He created something. I actually wrote about this and published about it. Totally academic paper. So, most general readers would never read it. It's because it has academic jargon in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I talked all about it.
No. I'm going to call Diana Pasulka what I always thought she was: gullible. I do. I always thought she believes in the things that nobody's proving. Not the world I want. I need proof. She believes in things, and she supports things that her higher ups say are true. Are they showing her that she feels this strongly about her beliefs? I don't think they would give her a piece of their pizza, let alone access to UFOs, and something's wrong with her. And I haven't been able to put my finger on it. On it. All right, one more. All right, we'll do this, and then I have something else I want to play.
Struck me about the UFO experience, particularly the abduction experience, is that it always happens when people are asleep. It always happens at night. It either happens on the road.
That has got to be one of the biggest misconceptions about alien abductions, right? They don't always happen at night. Sure, majority of them, but not always. Not always. Wow, I can't believe you just said that.
When people are tired and it's late at night, or it happens, like, why does it have to happen at night? The universe doesn't give a shit where the sun is.
What about all the stories of people see them landing in fields during the daytime? I got a whole book here, 200 cases of people seeing them landing in the daytime. Joe Rogan, you're in over your head. You think you know it, you don't.
Position to the planet. Like, that doesn't make any sense. For that to be the only time that UFOs come, I was always like, this seems like horseshit. There's something about it.
Also, Joe, I mean, think about it. Don't you think it's the best way to take people without being seen when they're asleep, and so is the rest of the neighborhood? Oh, just going to go flying over somebody's house and just go, oh, hey, where is everybody? They're at work. Oh, we'll come back. What time did I get home? Between 5 and 7. 5 and 7. Yeah, all right. We'll wait. What time did I go to sleep? Yeah, about 10 or 11. All right, I will be back. By the way, where are you?
You know what I mean? Joe, you sound stupid here. This is, that just went right in my eye.
It seems like horseshit. But there's also something about it that seems real. We know for a fact that when you are sleeping, your brain is producing endogenous psychedelic chemicals.
Here we go.
We have no idea why. We have no idea what the purpose of those things are. We have no idea what the quantity is. We used to think until recently, they weren't even exactly sure like where it was being produced. But now through Strassman's work and through the work of the Cottonwood Research Foundation, the people that do those DMT studies, they know that now your brain is producing this. And so is your brain, is it producing a chemical gateway into another dimension? And is that why these people are experiencing these abduction, air quote, abduction experiences, these encounters, let's say encounters? Is that why they're happening at night? Is that why they're happening while they're lying in bed? Because that seems to make way more sense.
It does to me. It does to me. But that's the best way to be undetected, right? Unbelievable. You got it right there, Joe Rogan. All right, let's play this video from Third Phase of Moon. Oh, we played this one already. I didn't know. No, we didn't. I played the new one. Hold on. That's not true. I don't know what I did. I did. I didn't play it all. I didn't play it all. All right, I'm going to play this. Right by Saturn.
It's coming in.
Coming up.
Not only from the passengers, but from the pilots and maybe some of the staff members as well. Again, a lot of videos coming in tonight. So let's roll the next one.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Is quite remarkable. Watch. Amateur astronomer captures some moment of time in our solar system, a celestial object captured within the optic camera itself of something traversing across space behind Saturn. It's kind of incredible. I'm just wondering, where is NASA? Come on, NASA, give us some answers here. I'm sure you're tracking this at this moment. What the heck is it? What's going on?
Wow.
This is some pretty incredible footage we're looking at. Just came in. It's making the rounds. We see this kind of purplish, hueish object.
Yeah, it's kind of got, it's on this side, then it'll go over to the other side. It's like spinning.
Massive as it makes its way.
It looks like a cop car.
Saturn. It actually goes behind the eclipse of the shadow right at the.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I bet you this person is recording this, recording Saturn and the moons. And I think there might be a reflection of a police car driving by. That's what it is. I'm debunking like everybody else on the internet now. I guarantee you that's a police car and the lights of a police car entering the iris of the telescope. That's why it looks that way. I debunk everything. Yeah, pure logic. You just make it up. It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't have to be.
See the moons of.
You don't have to be right.
Well, there's
you just have to be
documented moons
close
at the moment. So we're looking at no moon. We're looking at something up there. I do believe this is legit. You see the atmospheric distortion being shot through the telescope at the moment. Everything seems to ring true with the frame rate, the way we see this kind of blue object, and it's.
Appreciate it, Dr. J. More footage just into Third Phase of Moon. We're looking at it right now. Nevada. Something hovering in the sky, something mundane, something out of this world. We're not sure. Just take a close look. We're going to get some close-ups on this too. Check it out. The Nevada mountains showcases all kinds of evidence coming in from that region. It's notorious for UFO sightings. Are we looking at something that's experimental, some kind of private corporation playing around with new technology? Or could this be some kind of blimp? I'm not seeing any canopy, no FAA lights.
Canopy?
I'm pretty sure
close-up of this thing, and again, no gondola. I don't see this as
gondola,
some sort of commercial blimp, an advertisement, Goodyear by any means. Maybe a possibility of some sort of weather blimp balloon that got untethered and it's kind of floating away. But
I try to think of what kind of balloon that looks like.
We just don't know. It's pretty good capture right here because we got to look at this close up. It's right there in your face. It's unidentified. Again, we need to be on the ground to identify these things, and maybe somebody needs to just keep driving up to it and don't stop the camera until you get a definite yes or no on what this is. So right now, still on the fence, but this is legit in my opinion. No CGI, 100% in-house on the.
No, it's CGI. Too good to be true. Why? Because I say so. Oh, I didn't mean to cut that off. Hey, I want to, Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal, his documentary is doing so well, man. And if you haven't seen it, you might want to take a peek at it because it's free. And that's the best kind of documentary that you can watch, and it's on Montauk, and I want to see what the hell. Here we go.
I mean, they had down
I don't
there
want to
what
be.
we would know today, sort of like a hadron collider, in order to create the time-space continuum disruption that they needed to connect with other dimensions.
So this is Battery 216, and this is the first place I ever ventured into the base.
You can't see his face. It's like the Matrix or something. Like it's just like a peach blur. Like they blurred out his face.
And there's other people there who were involved in his life and his time travel projects.
All time coexists, and it's possible to go from point A to point B.
But these groups work together very closely, especially recently, and especially on projects such as Montauk.
Michael!
The time is now, brother! More Souls of Montauk, now!
The time is now. You just watched it, the Lost Souls of Montauk trailer, and it's available right now on Dark Hour Paranormal's YouTube channel. We're supplying the link below. It's a feature full-length documentary, and Dr. J.
I'll put the link in this show too.
The panel here, and I wanted to get your thoughts as we showcase some of the trailer. And again, I urge you to go check it out.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll put the link
Dr.
in the
J,
show
this
in the
is pretty
chat
heavy
room.
duty stuff. Your thoughts?
The first thing is the trailer actually wanted to make me see the movie more than the subject matter itself. Obviously, I'd known for quite some time through Dark Hour that this movie was made. And it wasn't until I saw the trailer that I'm like, you know what, I want to see this pretty much quicker than I was kind of expecting to. And also the fact there's some very important people in here. You have people like Peter Moon, someone who's been a classic person that has talked about being involved in the Montauk Project, has written no less than 4 books that he sent me about it, and a lot of people who claim to be actual participants and alleged survivors. And you get to see a tour of the Montauk base and all these weird structures that were apparently abandoned in 1982. So it's a very interesting film.
Yeah, it took a Dark Hour, Michael, about 2 years to put this all together. Yeah, he was keeping us informed during the time. He says
that's all.
This was a difficult piece to make. And
Just
when
2
it's all
years?
said and done, I think he really nailed it.
What is he,
because
James Fox over
got
there?
Tons of eyewitnesses, tons of people that claim to have been at Montauk. And it's just fascinating. It goes
this
down
guy
with
now?
this nostalgic
That
interviews
Darcy
of,
Weir?
lost people. Again, like you said, Peter Moon. It just kind of goes down the rabbit hole of Montauk. I really appreciated this documentary. And it's available right now. Paula, what do you think of this?
Yeah, you know, it was really incredible to hear these stories, these personal accounts of these people who believe that they were a part of this project. And what I thought was even more amazing that Michael did with this project was actually go to this location at Montauk and do these investigations around the underground bunkers and different areas on the site. And he made some really incredible discoveries. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It's definitely worth your time.
The Montauk Project, The Lost Souls. Again, it's available right now. Dark Hour Paranormal, the channel. It's blowing up. Subscribe and watch the documentary. Again, it's fascinating and it goes down the rabbit hole. Like Brent said, everybody keep your eyes on the skies. If you've captured anything amazing, you know where to submit it. Everybody, be safe.
It's a good movie. And if you haven't seen it, well, it's free, so you don't have to worry about signing up for anything. You can just go to Dark Hour Paranormal with the link provided, and I'll put it in the show description. It's a good documentary. I was going to say it's a good show. Good. Yeah. And just watching it, I enjoyed watching the trailer because it reminded me of the movie. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good. And that story is not over. I can't believe how much stuff they found and still couldn't put it in a 90-minute documentary. There's just so much more. And, you know, I get to talk to Michael about some of that stuff. And when he tells me, hey, man, don't tell anybody about the movie, you know, and I'm like, hey, man, why not? No, like, yeah, 2 years. And he leaked it. I was coming. He knew. He could have went to maybe Netflix with something like that. Well, I can't wait for the next one. The next one's good. Going to be good. You want to know why? Because nobody goes backwards in this field like us. We go forward. What did I just say? Nobody goes backwards like us? True. You know that's true because we don't. We try to push forward. It's not us. You know who it is. It's that side of ufology, right? It ain't us. They don't want to talk to us. We have got to get heard. Okay, tomorrow this is it. Tomorrow I'm starting my campaign to talk to Tucker Carlson. If I can't, it's hard to say his name. Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson. Why him? Because I think he's the easiest person I have a chance of meeting or talking to than I would Joe Rogan. Maybe we go on the Beast. That'd be great. Get on something that big. No. Starting tomorrow. I'm doing it. Mainstream media. Attention, Tucker Carlson. You know that his people go through that. That's how they found me 4 years ago. Because I made the video, Attention, Tucker Carlson. They watched it and thought it was interesting, so they called me to see if we had any evidence. And I'm like, yeah, nah, what would get me on the show is what I said. Well, you'd have to have an alien body or a piece of something. And I'm like, damn it, that's the only way Tucker would have you on. Well, that's not true. Lou Elizondo didn't go on there with evidence. Why? Well, because he was the A-tip guy. It's just wrong how they ignore everybody else. They're ignoring everybody else. Ufology's doing it wrong. Mainstream media, we have got to do something. I can't think of any other way. Hey, call your representative, go for it. You want to call your representative for, if you want to make an interview happen on GoofOn, go for it. Let me know at goofonradio@gmail.com. let them know where to reach out to me. If you want to do that for me, hey, I'm associated with the UFO channel. It's called GoofOn. MUFON? No, GoofOn. Wait, like as in a goof? No. GUFON, Giordano's UFO Network. Giordano, like the pizza place? Yes, like the pizza place, but it's GoofOn. The name of the pizza place is GoofOn? No! The name of the pizza place is still Giordano's, but the G in GoofOn is Giordano's UFO Network. Oh, I get it. How can I help you? I forgot why I called. Click. No. We're going to do it tomorrow. I'm making a video for Tucker, to get on Tucker. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how. I think we need to be heard. I am going to play this 30-second clip, and then we're going to make like babies and head out. This is to an offended heckler from a comedian. Just scrolling today, found this one.
Yeah, just sit down. Okay. Can I tell you something, lady? Hold on. Okay, lady, can I tell you something? If you're easily offended, don't go to a comedy show. They didn't come to hear you, they came to hear us. I think what people lose sight of is the fact that these are just jokes, okay? What we say up here is not to be taken seriously, okay? You'd be amazed. Like, some people have the audacity to call me a racist when my wife is Mexican. It's like, how could I be racist when I'm married to a lower race? Why don't you answer that?
That is like the perfect joke. That's funny. You can't be offended by that. That's funny. Do you think all Mexican people are lower race? No! He does. I didn't say it, but you laughed. So did you. But I didn't want to. Well, I did, and I thought it was funny. The moral of the story is, ufology, you're allowed to have fun. And what I do here, I don't know, maybe tonight was a little lackadaisical on my end. I don't know. It was just it wasn't a perfect day. But so what? Nobody's got perfectness in their days. So what? That's no excuse to lie in ufology. And we're here to set the record straight with some people in this field. And some days we're just reporting things as they come in. Some days we may break a story like we have in the past, where anything goes, and usually does. But we're all here for the same thing. We're just here for a couple of hours, shoot the breeze, have a little bit of fun at the liar's expense. Listen to what these people are saying as they're scripted employees of the government, acting like they're regular civilian scientists and researchers. It's a joke. And the joke's on us. And I don't like it. It's gone on too long. Travis Taylor, Gary Nolan, Brandon Fugel, Zieg Fugel, the Fiora of Skinwalker? Yes. 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 You know, when I heard Lou Elizondo had sock accounts, my head was spinning. I think I'm like, holy shit. Some things now make sense. Like, oh, he may have actually been this person who I thought was a friend, right? All of a sudden, their account's gone, doesn't exist anymore. I thought you were going to show me some things, some weirdness and some like, wait a minute in my life when Lou Elizondo had all those different accounts, if he did it all. That's the beauty of a lie, because now we don't trust anything he says because he's been a different person. Now, who does this? What is the intention behind doing that? Other than getting information that other people normally wouldn't get by infiltrating ufology like a friend of the family, like a friend, right? That's what Lou did. He lied to everybody. This is why.
Left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into
UFO community. Got it. We're going to leave on that note. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll try to be a little more jovial. Yeah, why not? What the hell? It's Friday tomorrow, man. Supposed to have some rain on and off. I've only got till this comes off next Wednesday. That means January 31st, I start working out. We'll be back mañana. Por sencha de cappuccino, bota de sala vaffangulo, friga bella e butana, that's a nut. At that I'm seeing the kind of maduda, para catinta tararachuta. Hey, easy you. Be good to yourselves. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Alien bless. No. Yeah, alien best. You forgot about Truthology for ufology. For you. Have a great night. Alien bless. Stupid I am.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.